you believe in love at first sight? Baby, you look good to me tonight. Well, I'm ordinary.
How's it going, guys? Flint from Flint and Steel Survival bringing you this video today on another knife I picked up. This one I've had for a while, and I honestly thought I did a video on it, but I didn't. So that's my bad. I apologize. I have taken this out and used it a couple times. This is the sharpest knife I own, guaranteed. All day, every day, and it takes that edge so easy. So I'm really excited to talk about it. So let's get some specs out of the way. This is the VG10 model. It's anywhere from 59 to 62 Rockwell with a convex grind. I think that makes all the difference in how sharp this is. It has a protruding tang, as you can see, and it's a thermal run handle, so they actually mold this handle onto the knife. I do thermoset rubber all the time for my job, so it's really kind of cool to see this. This is like a rubberized handle. Weight of the knife, this is all going to be in European, whatever, not standard, metric. So 153 grams. The blade length is 97 millimeters. Blade thickness of 4.5 millimeters, and the total length of 210 millimeters. So this is nice and thick. Let's give you some English measurements. I don't want to sit here and convert. It's easier just to show you. So we're looking at like a 1 3/4, or sorry, 0.175 blade thickness. We've got a blade length of, and that's just cutting edge, 3.5, overall of 8.5, and that obviously makes your handle 4 1/4-ish. I got the one with the leather sheath. Absolutely love it. It drops in deep like that. You've got this nice fold over, and it looks really good. Very well finished sheath. Normally these knives are about $150. But I was able to pick this up on Amazon from a guy who used it, loved it a lot, but it was time for him to move on to something else. Just wasn't getting used. You can see very little problems in the coating. And I've taken this out twice and used it myself. My one gripe with the whole knife is that this lanyard hole could be a little bit closer to the bottom. I kind of don't like how high it is because it would get in my way if I put a lanyard on it, because I got a nice big hand. Actually, I was going to buy this knife way back when I first bought my Ontario Blackbird, and the deciding factor for me in going for the Blackbird over this was the fact that I didn't really like the rubber handle at first. I wanted something that can handle a lot, nice and tough, sturdy, like my Carta. And as you can see, this one does get beat up. This was from the previous owner. You can see that there's a big old nick taken out of it. And then there's a little bit more up here. So if you're carving and wood gets up in here and nicks it, it's a real bummer. And the fact that Creek Stewart carried the Blackbird is what swayed me, but I'm really happy to have this. It's a smaller knife, it's a lot lighter knife, and I think it's going to serve me well over the years. But now, I hyped it up. I mean, see if I can get you little shavelets. Okay, look at that. A little curly Q. This thing is just a dream when it comes to paper tests. I mean, even me, who obviously sucks at them, you guys see it all the time. That was my fault. I would highly recommend this knife, especially for somebody who really likes nice gear for going out in the woods. I have struck off the back of this. It's nice and sharp, and that's really what I would use it for. Scraping of any kind, but it worked really well for scraping a ferro rod. I really like this knife. I don't know how much more good I can say about it. I think this might be my go-to belt knife now, so it's kind of kicking the Kudeman out of the way. It's just such a great knife. So now that I've used it, I need to put a little bit of a strop back to it and then put it away for the next trip out to the woods. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good one. Bye.